Yeah. Beautiful. It's kind of like deserty up here.
750 kilometers from Vancouver sits a chain of lakes called Bowron Lake. Historically, these lakes were used heavily for hunting, fishing, and trapping. Today, they are a 620 square kilometer wildlife sanctuary that hosts thousands of campers, canoeists, and outdoor enthusiasts every year. This is a story of 10 friends who paddled the 116 kilometer chain of lakes over 8 days.
Are you moving now? You put it up a bit. Let's do that. Do shape.
Oh, repack?
The thumbs go up.
Car pressure. Oh, can you do car pressure?
Bike pressure is higher than car pressure.
Really?
Bike pressure, tires are like 100 psi.
We started our journey in Vancouver. Most of our group is from Ontario, Canada, except for 3. We packed our gear in the back of 2 cars and started our journey north. The car ride lasted 10 hours. Along the way, we noticed forest fires on the mountainside. It was a record heat week, and the further north we got, the drier everything was. When we arrived, we stayed over at Baker's Lodge, a campsite located at the beginning of the chain. There, you can rent canoes, carts, life jackets, and paddles. We ate dinner and watched the sunset turn into a dimly lit moon sky with flashes of lightning. Knowing about the fire ban and how dry it was, the lightning felt like a bad sign. The first day of the trip included a mandatory orientation. The park allows you to use wheels for your canoe for the portages, but limits the weight to 60 pounds inside the canoe. We had to put our items on a scale to get approved to stay in the canoe over the portages, and once approved, we were off. The trip starts with a long portage. It's not so bad though. We have wheels for our canoe. This is something we couldn't believe coming from Ontario, where the portages are the classic carry the canoe over your head trails. This park had luxury portages. The weather during the trip was perfect. No rain, no wind, perfect temperature, and the lakes were just the right temperature to get in and cool off and get out quick before freezing. This was important for an 8-day trip with no showers.
No lag. Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Just like that, baby. Just like that. That's beauty, man. All right, Jed.
What kind is it? Pull it up.
You should pick it up and smile for the camera. Okay, I'll just do it quick. Whoa, it's a good size. Are you gonna keep it? That might be keeping it. I don't know. Dinner.
Bowron Lake Circuit has a prescribed route for group paddlers. Each one of our campsites was marked for us to get to on specific days. This was helpful so we didn't have to paddle around and find an available campsite like some other parks. We knew exactly where we were going each day and knew that there would be ample space for the group. The first day was short. We started off with a 2.5 kilometer portage and a short paddle up to the next portage, and then we were on the lake of our first campsite. We arrived at our campsite mid-afternoon, and we had plenty of time to fish, play guitar, and cook.
Go to this I know I'm not doing it right because the chorus is like, old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. But I think that it's like, do.
I've been Chino, babe, and one in Cherokee. But it don't look like me. I said I'm running, but I take my time. I send to the devil, a friend of mine. If I get on before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
In the morning, those of us who were from Ontario woke up before everyone else. We used this time to go fishing while we waited for everyone else to wake up. No luck, but it was peaceful. On our way to the second campsite, we stopped for a shore lunch, casted a few times, caught a few fish, and then continued paddling to our next campsite. When we got to the campsite and set up, we went for a swim and then went fishing again. This is where we spotted our first bear. A black bear and her cub were walking along the shore. It was hard to decide whether to film the bear or the massive fish being reeled in. Oh my gosh! Oh,
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Reel, rod tip up.
Okay.
Landed. Woo! Woo!
Nice, yeah.
That's a boulder.
Back at the campsite, we enjoyed a feast of fried fish and ramen.
Put the cans on that log and we'll wash them out by the end of the night. I know that fish is so... Okay,
The next morning, the sun was a deep pink. The skies were hazy, wildfire smoke. Remember how we had no breeze and hot weather? The perfect conditions for paddling also happened to be the perfect conditions for wildfire smoke to hang in the air. Supposedly, the air quality was so bad that day it was like smoking a pack of cigarettes. It was recommended not to do any outdoor work or cardio. This was news received via satellite text from my sister. So much for that, we had another campsite to get to. Isaac Lake is 32 kilometers long. If there was any wind, the waves would get hard to paddle through. I'll take the smoky no-wind air over large waves in a canoe any day. We arrived at the campsite mid-afternoon. This was easily the best campsite of the entire trip. Panoramic views of the mountains, sandy beach, great tent pads, and cool water made this site fantastic.
Settle down over there, okay? You can't say on your mark, get set, and then a longer pause between go.
Okay, fine. Ready? On your mark. Get set. Oh, Jacob!
J-Max got him!
Why did you go by the end? I'm so dizzy.
We spent the afternoon having sprinting races, we swam, and we went fishing.
New color. Really new color.
We caught a lot of fish that night, but the most memorable was Blake's Laker. With the boats in a triangle and the nets in hand, all he had to do was land it.
We doubled that this time. But we just gotta get by the head. So whoever has a good headshot, just do a big swoop.
Go. Are you gonna try and get a photo on it, Blake?
We'll see. I don't know if I want to lift in the boat with my my dry clothes.
No,
This-
he's gotta get a photo. What are you talking about?
This
You're
isn't
getting
the
a
last
photo, you
color, by the
crazy
way.
asshole.
You still have a lighter blue after this.
Yeah. Oh, true.
There it is.
Is it big boys?
No,
Just
the lighter
next
color. I haven't seen
color.
the fish yet.
This is an incredible moment of
Fuck.
suspense.
Actually, just an old growth tree.
I love that we're all here for this.
Yes. Yes.
Good work.
Party fishing coming through.
It looks like it's.
Oh, it's right. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
What if it's a
This
sturgeon?
is the biggest lake. I'm assuming it's probably like close to a 15-20 pound lake trout. That's my best guess.
I should have had the regular mic on too. My goodness.
No, he's.
Oh, the air bubbles.
God.
I see him. He's down here. I see him. He's down here.
Nice.
He's got some dog in him. It's up there.
Yo,
Coming up to you, J-Mac. Coming
that
up to you.
is a monster.
That's a monster.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
That's a dog.
Another night, another fish fry.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of you. Love, such a cost. Even things that won't get lost. Like a coin that won't get tossed. Rolling over you. Oh man, look at my life, a lot like you. Look at my life, a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I wanna look at my eyes and you can tell that's true. We gotta workshop that chorus.
At the end of Isaac Lake is a small chute of rapids. We were excited about this. We decided to get there early so we could set up camp and run the rapids multiple times. The afternoon was spent running the rapids, swimming, and fly fishing for the boys. This campsite was also special because it was the first campsite that had a cooking lodge. That's right, a fully covered building complete with wood stove and picnic tables and paddles. Lots of paddles. It's a Bowron Lake tradition to carve or bring a paddle to the campsite with the shelters and hang it on the outside wall. We joined in the tradition and signed a paddle. The next section was a bit quicker as we left Isaac Lake and ran along Caribou River to get to Laramie Lake. I recorded our speed during this section, 11 kilometers an hour. This was one of the largest paddling days, but the river helped speed things up. The river spit us into Laramie Lake. It was silty but beautiful. This campsite also had a shelter at it, but it was less impressive than the one from the night before, and it was further away from the group site. We didn't use it. This night, we took the time to create a catamaran and paddle around the lake, hanging out and fishing. The next day's paddle was long and hot.
Oh, respect.
That's a nice one.
Oh!
Nice one.
The smoke had cleared a bit, but the sun was now uncovered and the temperatures reached high 20s. Half of the group split up halfway to go through to explore another secret lake that the lady at the front desk had suggested for fishing. Fish Every Cast Lake, the group called it. Spoiler alert, it was not. Our half of the group decided to continue to the campsite for the night so we could set up in time and head for Caribou Falls before dark. The hike was amazing and filled with wild blueberries as a result of a recent controlled burn. This part of the park was plagued by the pine beetle, and the park had plaques explaining how they were trying to manage the damage, sometimes with controlled burns. Caribou Falls was worth the hike. When we got back to the campsite that night, the rest of the group had arrived and started cooking dinner. We ate craft dinner, played guitar, and the moon was amazing that night. In the morning, a few crossbills kept hanging around the campsite. We snapped a few pics, packed up our bags, and left. This was the second last day of our trip. As we started paddling, the sound of helicopters got louder. We were finally able to see where the fire was. Along the hills to our left, helicopter water bombers were circling a smoky patch, putting out the flames. We weren't affected by the smoke or the fire, and we kept paddling. Fishing was a large theme of this trip, for some more than others. Some in the group were trying to catch the trout trifecta, the rainbow trout, the lake trout, and the elusive bull trout. The latter being the trout that none of us had seen before. They don't have those in our parts of Ontario. Remember Blake? He caught the coveted bull trout on his janky line and reel setup. Blake was happy. We made it to our final campsite that afternoon. Most of the group made a catamaran and went swimming in the deeper part of the lake since our site was too shallow and somewhat swampy. I stayed behind to take photos of birds. Ospreys and eagles. The final day was sad but welcome. While we would miss the beautiful, peaceful scenery, we were all ready for a real bed and a hot shower. We packed up camp one final time and headed on towards the final lake. This lake, we were told, had a great chance to view animals, so we silently paddled through the meandering stream. We saw some coho, salmon, and birds, but we did not see a moose. We made it back to Baker's Lodge with smiles on our faces, having just completed 116 kilometers of paddling and 11 kilometers of portages over 8 days. We caught fish, swam beside mountains, had experiences you can't get from a screen, and made memories that won't be lost. I'm glad I went on this trip. If you get a chance to go, you should too.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. One look in my eyes and you can tell that's lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all